It is with great honor to welcome you to MC Network for Tincan's 22nd birthday bash. Series of 4 races tonight, but only race 1 will be broadcasted here on MC Network. We got brand new overlays, we got brand new systems. Everything that we need is ready to go. This is our first time broadcasting anything like this, so technical difficulties will likely be a factor, but we'll just have to get it to work. Already having some small problems with our systems here, but just give it some time to work. I just found out that you can't be full screen in iRacing to have the overlays on, so we'll have to work around that. But we got, looks like 50 laps of racing here from Talladega Superspeedway in what is going to be a thrilling race. Our first time broadcasting, we had to get some overlays, not the greatest, so you're only going to see a handful of names at a time. But yeah, we have 43 drivers racing. There was a collection of DNQs. Let's open up our iRacing and see who is the DNQs. Well, looks like anyone who didn't set a lap. Demos will not be racing. Frank DeAngelis, James Bomar, Jordan Herring, Tyler Tinsley, Caleb Smith, and Eric Harry will not be racing. In this one, Jonathan Ledger, just hands-on there in 43rd. So everyone who set a lap will race. And on the pole is Benjamin A. White for this 50-lap race. It is going to be interesting. We got the call to do the broadcast here at the last second. I am Marty Shamela, the commentator, owner, CEO of MC Network, for our first ever broadcast here on iRacing. So we appreciate everyone who is tuning in tonight to watch 50 laps of racing action, as we're currently going to get ready to pace. Obviously, we do have keybinds. We do have keybinds set to change cameras, but we're not really used to it, so we'll have to get everything to work there. I am not no Jonathan Ramos on the cameras, so but we're just here to at least broadcast it no matter what the quality is. Getting the word out that we are currently live on YouTube at MC Motorsports as the field begins pacing. We got the 1 to green right away. And as you can see, our overlays, only shows 4 at a time. Not really sure how to get any more than what that is, but give it a refresh here. Yeah, it's just only going to show that much, it appears. So, but really all we look for is a lap counter. We can figure it all out as long as we got any names up there. That's going to be fine with us. But we are ready to go green flag racing for 50 laps. The fuel window is believed to be 35 to 40 laps. Starting first, we have Benjamin A. White in this number 11 Toyota. Starting second, we have Jacob Wilkerson in the number 43 Chevrolet. And then starting third, we have Frank Horley in the number 22 there. And then we got Aiden Walker in the 93 starting fourth. We got River Page up here, Chase Schaefer, William Schmidt, Josh Kenyon in the 27, Douglas Newbiggin in the 71, Chad Thornquist, Dale Greenwood, Alexander Balderas, Zach Todrick, Alan M. Contreras, Joey Beck in the 24, Bryce Thomas in the 99, got Carlos Truther in the 54, and Mauricio Marquez Ramos in the 36. Got Pravi Richard in the 97. We got Drake Berry in the 42, James Thurston in the 4. This is, let's see, on our list of names here written down, we have Hunter East in the 44. We got Adam Parks in the 069, Gavin Gomez in the 22, Ben Leffert here in the 21 car. Making sure our cameras are correct. Got Lane Sanders in the 83, Michael Gold in the 43, but it is time to go green flag racing. Just like that. Let's get up here, all the way to the front. It's going to be Benjamin A. White, who is going to get things underway as we get ready to go green for the first time today. Green flag is in the air, as they go through the gears here at Talladega for 50 laps of racing. Already, we got cars in the wall. It's Mauricio Marquez Ramos, who has taken a hard wreck in the wall. He looks like we got cars loading in all the way back here as we get back up to the front. Benjamin White on the outside is going to have that first lane, should have the momentum down the backstretch. They're swirling. They're all over the place. See Balder is looking to go 3 wide. Another car jumps down. It's Thornquist, who's going to join him on the bottom. Making our way through turns 3 and 4 for the first time. It's Horley with the lead on the inside. There's Schaffer up in the 99, up in the outside groove. You see Thornquist and Contreras trying to get something to work on the 3rd lane. Schaefer goes through the middle. He's going to have help from River Page. White goes down the block. And the first lap will be led by Frank Horley. And the 22 gets the first lap completed and led here. Josh Kenyon in the 27 looking to make a move. Lap 2 of 50. It's early. Do you sit back or do you get to the front early on in these first couple laps out of these 50? Kenyon, he's not sticking around. Big block there by Horley. He's going to maintain and goes down. Can he get in front of Schmidt? He will. And here comes Wilkerson through the middle with a huge run. Looking to make it 3, but the door closes. And now River Page goes through the middle. Some great racing. River Page is going to look for the lead here on Schaefer. Where does he go? He's going to go to the inside, then to the top, but he's going to stay behind him. Got 3 wide racing all throughout the field. Got our pace car right there. Yeah, apologies for our cameras on the trial, but that's one thing we weren't able to get. We might randomly spectate cars in the pit, so hopefully it doesn't affect the finish. You see, they're starting to get single file. You see Balderas. Oh, trouble! Hunter East on the apron. A horrible block on Joey Beck. He's going to save it. He comes up the racetrack in front of Gavin Gomez in the 22. And he's got it all saved. Balderas up in front of Hunter East in that light Jordan brand 44 Toyota. That car is on the old Toyota template, so an odd situation right there. River Page to the outside. Does he get any help? He's going to have Horley come in here, and he's going to look 3 wide. But he stays behind Doug. They really never were 3 wide. Now River Page is getting put 3 wide by Wilkerson. We are still green in these first 3 laps. We are now on lap 4 of 50. Great racing so far. Wilkerson on the outside with Greenwood shoving behind him. And these guys are going to have a huge surge here. Can they pull away from... Oh, we got trouble! Crashed in the back! Major problems, the big one! Dugan around to the 38. Aiden Walker involved. Carlos Truther, huge damage. Michael Gold involved. The caution is out for the first time here in this one. And here comes, looks like that's Frank DeAngelis coming through. So maybe there were no DNQs. Did the officials let everyone participate once it was all said and done? I mean, you might as well. It's the caution waves for the first time. Our race leader looks to be Wilkerson. At the span of that, as our pace car is now going to get there to the front of the field, looking to get the pacing underway. And our overlays have disappeared, so let's see if we can get these back. Well, this is not good at all. Our overlays have completely failed. Not what we're looking for at all here. Not at all what we want. This is not what we had in mind. Just absolutely nothing we can get done with these overlays. As a huge streaming issue. I understand John's pain now. Despite our overlays just displaying 4, we still can't get it to work. Trying to do anything we can here. But unfortunately, it looks like some issues, unless the caution comes out and they don't display. That's a possibility. That is a possibility. That since the caution is out, that doesn't display. No one's pitting here this time. let's take a look at what happened here to bring out this caution. Let's hope that's the case with those overlays. I forgot what I had set to go to the previous lap on my button, so it looks like we're just going to have to deal with this right here for now. Let's just make this quicker. Why not? See in the in-car there, we're trying to get some camera angles going. So this is... It all starts back here with Aiden Walker here in the number 93. Let's see what happened. Was there maybe contact in front? Oh, Tobias Matheson goes up. Oh, right there. There you go. You see they all fan out, and then there's nowhere to go. You see Balderas gets clipped. Gold spins into the 93. You see David Johnson in the 2. Nowhere to go. Nathan McLaughlin spins. Joey Beck. Just some huge damage back here. Carlos Truther hard into the outside wall, as you see, and more impacts. Aiden Walker gets slammed by David M. Johnson. You see Cody Lyons in the 4 involved. Miles Davis. Now, guys, these drivers each have one fast repair. Oh, we had more wrecking after the wreck was over. A hard lick for Jeff Perchatsky in the 5. And this is the 52 car here of, as we go to our sheets, it's Dakota Bro and Bryce Thomas. Oh, barely avoids additional contact. Let's see how this all happened. Oh, right there, Joey Beck. Maybe steering damage or something. He gets up in the 5. See Swearigan takes a shot to the side as well. Oh, maybe it was just not happy at the 24. You see right here? No, it just doesn't appear. Maybe just not really sure what happened there. Let's get caught back up here to the front of the field. The caution is out. And it's still Jacob Wilkerson with the lead. See some cars getting some repairs there in the pits. The caution is out. We hope our overlays end up loading back in because there's no reason for them not to work. You know, there's no reason for it to work all during our 20 minutes of testing just for it to not work under caution. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So, but we are given the 1 degree now. We can only... But it also, at the same time, doesn't make sense for the overlays not to work right now. So we're going to do a full refresh here on our overlay systems. A complete refresh. See if we can get these to work. We really, we really haven't. We just started doing this. And they still aren't coming on after our refresh attempt there. This is obviously not a situation. This is not what we want. We want to be able to see the laps in the race. That's the main thing. But we do have the 1 to green, and we can only hope that when that green flag waves, the overlays appear. Oh, there they are. Look at that. The overlays came back. What a sight to see. So maybe it just takes till halfway on 1 to green down the backstretch for them to show up. We apologize for our issues there. As we are looking to make some more changes to some specific things here as we try to get this before we go green. We got all sorts of settings here with our overlays that there we go. We're gonna get rid of that driver's count. Just did not work how we thought it would. But the green flag is ready to wave. Looks like all our issues have been fixed. We have one caution that took out a collection of drivers. And it's Jacob Wilkerson who will bring us to the green flag here as we go back racing here. The green flag is back in the air. Restart. Oh, and a stack up. Trouble on the restart. Everyone's fanning out. It's Benjamin White who could not get it going. You see Thornquist. Where is he going? Well, I don't know. He thinks he can get a 3-for-1. Can he make it work? They're 4 wide on the apron. Doug is going to let him back up. A smart move. And in the back, they all shuffle after that rough mistake there from Benjamin A. White. Get this out of the way. And we're back to the action. You see a 5-car breakaway or so. Actually, that's not even the front. This is the real breakaway. I think Aiden Walker might have some damage there and he is a lap car. You see Miles Davis is out of this race, it looks like. Maybe he forgot to turn on his fast repair. You get a fast repair in this race. Now, the winner of this doesn't win $100. It's a series of 4 races. The most points accumulated after these 4 races. After this, we go to Dirt Micros at Lima Land. Not sure what we're doing, if it's the waned or the non-waned Dirt Micros, but it's going to be at Lima Land. There will be no more broadcast of this 4-race series tonight on MC Network. We will just be doing race 1 from Talladega. And I noticed here there might be a pack in the back of cars, and it doesn't appear so. So maybe a handful of drivers. You see David Johnson coming to the pits here. He's one who took some hard shots in that previous wreck. But look at this. A 4-car breakaway. These guys are all single file. They're all single file, able to get more speed as they don't have any side draft like everyone back here is. We see car coming out of the pits there, but at the same time, we see Balderas on the apron with Tobias Matheson. Door banging as they go through. 4-wide action all throughout the field. You see Kevin. Oh, there's Tobias. That's not going to end well. We all know how Balderas is in these situations, and I can guarantee you, once he sees Tobias in that 07 Ford again, it won't be good for him. How are these guys catching up to the leaders? And now our overlays are displaying 10 drivers at once. We just don't really understand what's going on here. See Frank DeAngelis with some damage. Adam Parks have a race there in the 069 Chevrolet. Having a good showing here in this one. You see Wilkerson with the lead. We're going to have 40 laps to go. We're 1/5 of the way. 40 laps to go. Yeah, we've been thinking here at MC Network, MC Motorsports Industries, to maybe have similar thing to Enter Night in America or Asphalt Media, where we just host races, and with these overlays, the opportunities are actually available now. But it does take some funding, as you can see, little off topic, Frank Corley in the 22 has caught that lead pack, and they are going to have a huge run and just go right by him down the back straightaway. You see 3 wide here, Adam Parks. Here's Lane Sanders in the 83, and here's this pack led by Greenwood and Joey Beck. These guys are side by side. It's about an 8-car group with some stragglers, but these guys are starting to get side by side. See Frank DeAngelis, a lap car, getting up in the way. We heard Frank DeAngelis' iRacing subscription is going to run out soon, and with that, he does not plan on renewing. So we'll see if his opinions change, maybe with a win or a $100 bonus once this night is over. Thurston with a big move to the bottom. See some lap traffic. Oh, big block right there. River Page has to take evasive action, thinking they were going to wreck there. Gets loose exiting turn 2. James Thurston leading that inside. Wilkerson and Josh Kenyon. Kenyon barely fits in there. You see Jeff Perchatsky took a fast repair after that contact with Joey Beck. And he's back in the main pack here. Side by side, it's Josh Kenyon and Jacob Wilkerson with the lead. Wilkerson edging Josh Kenyon out right now. He's going to lead lap 12. Now on lap 13 of 50. There's still opportunities for some green flag pit stops. So we'll have to see if we can get green long enough. Doug, some sketchy shoving there with Perchatsky there in the number 5. So it looks like as far back as we go in the field, that is when the overlays change. So that kind of makes sense. That does make a lot of sense. So, okay, so that's what happens. So if we just follow this middle car, we can see 10 drivers at once. That's kind of how it goes. Just learning here on the fly. See Lane Sanders. Oh, this is going to be a stack up. Doug almost gets turned by Todriff in the 54. Oh, there goes Tobias Matheson. He spins takes a huge shot to the inside wall. River Page got into him. He brings it to the pits. We stay green. Tobias is going to have to use a fast repair if he didn't already. Back up front. Trouble there for Tobias, but again, we don't have the systems where we can just click a button and go to the wreck. We have to back arrow through all the drivers to see when the wrecks are. So apologies for that, for the broadcast ways there. As they make their way down the back straightaway. Wilkerson and Josh Kenyon working together here. And you see the shuffling there as they go 3 wide. Contreras on the outside. That's Gavin Gomez in the middle. I mean, I had to learn all these cars and all these names in 5 minutes. We were able to work it out. Back up front, 3 wide for the lead. It's Robbie Richard in the 97. Takes the lead and is going to lead, I believe, his first lap of the race. Oh, here comes Wilkerson. Look at this run with Josh Kenyon. This has just been some phenomenal racing. Next Gen Talladega, with how these cars are, with how this super speedway package is, you're really able to generate some major runs. And this pack is now one big giant pack of about maybe 20 to 25 cars. Just looking at it there. Let's go all the way to the tail end here to see what we got. It's a 21 car pack. 21 cars. They're 3 wide. Oh, there we go. We got a lap car on the bottom. They're 3 wide. That's for 3rd place. Thurston is going to hang on. Oh, and there they go. Doug gets turned. Can they save it? Hard contact. Josh Kenyon gets turned in front of the field. He takes a spin, and the caution is going away for the 2nd time. Here in this one, they almost saved it, but unfortunately, Josh Kenyon gets collected there. Yeah, so I think I found out what happens. It's when we go to a replay, when our overlays glitch. That is what occurs. That, I believe, is what causes these problems. So we're going to look at what happened here to bring out our 2nd caution. Josh Kenyon will likely have to go to the pits for a fast repair here. It was all chaos up here in the lead of the pack. Let's take a look. It's River Page. Let's see what happened here. Let's go slow motion here just a bit. Oh, I don't know. That's hard to tell. It's hard to tell there. Don't have the greatest camera angles. Rivers looking to the inside. 71's holding his line. Yeah, it looks like River might have just got into him, but it's hard to tell. Did the 71 come down just a bit? And what a save by Frank Corley. Look at this car. It's fully sideways. You see Chad Thornquist in the grass. And what happens here to Josh Kenyon? Oh, he gets turned by Adam Parks. Adam Parks was having a solid race. Just turns him. But this could have stayed green. But, unfortunately, that's Andrew Siegel in the 16 and the High Rock Vodka Chevrolet. Contreras involved. But it looks like really just a 4-car incident, surprisingly. Look at Doug in that 71. Not a scratch on the car for that. This could have been a lot worse. And I can't believe Frank Morley was actually able to save that race car. Absolutely incredible. And oh, look at this. Everyone's coming to the pits. Everyone taking some tires and filling it up on fuel. Let's get our overlays back. See if this works. It does. So there we go. Just have to close them out before a replay. And that is all it takes. They go through the pits, winning the race off pit road. It looks like it'll be William Schmidt. Nope. Lane Sanders. Nope. Ben Leffert. Nope. Jacob Wilkerson. I think these guys might have just kept their track position by not taking taking any tires. Tobias Mathis said he's put on the fast repair in that 07 Ford. See, there's Dale Greenwood in the 08. Everyone making their way out of the pits. Some guys filling it up on fuel. Are they good on fuel? It's going to be close. I think they might be. Our fuel window was believed to be 35 to 40 laps. So it's interesting to see here how this is all going to go down. And there's really no one we can interview. We're looking to maybe interview with someone, but unfortunately, everyone's kind of racing. We can't really drag people as we do not have the permissions to. So, looks like interviews are out of the question, unfortunately. But, oh, we got trouble. Chad Thornquist has came to a halt in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Let's take a look at what happened here. Gonna have to close our overlays. Gonna have to close that. Oddly enough, our overlays are still on the stream, despite us closing them. Let's see what happened to Thornquist. Oh! Oh, he comes down. What happened? And it's Michael Gold in the 45. Oh, he's into Greenwood and into Gold. No clue what's going on. Maybe some beef in the voice chats. Maybe something. See, everyone takes evasive action to avoid the number 67 machine. Chad Thurnquist back on the racetrack now. Looking to get it back out there. And Chase Schaefer back through the pits. I don't even know if it's Schaefer or Schaffer, so apologies there if we have it wrong. I've just been going back and forth. And it looks like we have hit the 1 to green. We have hit the 1 to green. You see Josh Kenyon going to get some laps back after his crash there. He definitely got the worst of that one. And look who it is. It's Jeff Perchatsky up here. Now, what do we know about Jeff Perchatsky? Well, let's take a look. All we have on our database here, if we can open it, what's going on here? What the heck is happening? There we go. Interesting. But what do we have on Jeff Perchatsky? Well, he has, looking at our overlays, which have disappeared again. Okay, so I think I see what the problem is. We might have seen the issue with these overlays. It's whenever basically we just close out of our stream, like our broadcast here, that's when the problems happen. So we're going to refresh it again. See if we can get them to work. It might take a little for them to load back in. They did end up coming back the previous time, but this is ridiculous. I mean, why does it got to be like this? Well, we don't know. But Jeff Perchatsky, we won't be able to tell you what we have in our database without our overlays. We're going to go back green with an unknown number of laps. There the overlays are. Jeff Perchatsky, it's 4,000 I rating, so he has, I mean, he knows how to get it done. You can see the competition on our scoring pylon. Everyone in this top 10 has over 2,000 I rating. And really everyone has over 3,000 I rating if you take out that one driver. The green flag is back in the air. Let's fix our systems here. The restart is back out. Trouble! Gavin Gomez turned around back in front of the field. See what happened to him here. He blinked out. He blinked. I think he alt F4'd. Did he alt F4? That's a real question. Because we just lost him completely as he was shooting up the racetrack. We'll see how the officials decide if once he comes back in. We're almost halfway. We believe that they might be good on fuel. We don't have definite answers, though. Oh, Contreras is going to get put 3 wide. You see, that is the number 47 of Nicholas Dubari in the 47 car. Oh, Pravi Richard in the 97. Getting a little squirrely through the middle. Goes Dubari. You saw him in turn 4 in the middle of this pack. And now here he is with the lead. Bryce Thomas in the 99. Some underdogs. Names you don't typically see in NR Night in America races, which is where a majority of these drivers have. Lane Sanders, the controller driver, is going through the middle and is looking for the lead. Look at this racing. 3 wide. Malta rows deep. Oh, stacking it up there on the outside. They're going to go 4 wide. Oh, is this going to work? That's Michael Gold in the 45. He has 3,000 I rating. A solid number. Oh, you see Greenwood on the apron looking to get something to work. It actually can work if you have the run. River Page on the inside. Is River Page going to let Greenwood back up? He does, but how much room is he going to give? See, Greenwood, all the time he gained is now lost. He actually did get by Joey Beck for a position. William Schmidt with the lead here. Jacob Wilkerson in the 43. Look at this. They are all now getting all collected here. And this is a big pack of cars. They're side by side, which isn't going to help them catch up. They're 3 wide way in the back. Back up front, Wilkerson, Dubari, and Horley. They're 3 wide. Apologies there. Just making sure we get names right. Those overlays coming on there. Actually, I have a scoring pylon I can check. Again, just getting used to the broadcasting ways. Oh, Lane Sanders up into Horley there on the outside. Jacob Wilkerson back to the lead. We're almost halfway. It's a pretty big pack of cars. Lane Sanders. Oh, Dubari not clear. Tried to throw a block, and now they're 4 wide, making big contact. Oh, there they go. River Page, Horley, Perchatsky, Cooper Glick. Oh, Drake Berry up in the air. Our third caution waves. It is a horrible crash. Ben Leffert and the 21 involved with huge front damage. It's our third caution of the race. Camden Palmer collected front damage. Drake Berry took a shot, by far the worst of the contact in that crash. Let's take a look at what happened. Well, let's see what occurred here. Things were getting pretty wild, no doubt about it. See our angles switch here on the camera. You see Thornquist makes a bold move to the inside. What a move that was. He saw that coming. It looks like River Page and Balderas made contact. They were 4 wide. Unfortunately, Frank Horley gets turned. Balderas takes a hard hit to the outside wall. Rear tires lifting off the ground. In fact, all 4 tires got off the ground. And at this point, you're just getting to the inside, and you're trying to hang on if you're on that outside. You see Jeff Perchatsky, who's doing so well. He gets turned. Does Benjamin White get collected? Oh, he barely misses the front nose of the 5. But Horley's card rips around. Wow, Benjamin White makes it through. Cooper Glick had nowhere to go in that 05 Coupe Design Chevrolet. You see the contact here. Hard hit right there. And then it all just gets worse here. This is Cooper Glick going to the inside. See Jonathan Ledger. He, I think, makes it through this. Oh, Camden Palmer, nowhere to go. He gets hit, and that's Drake Berry, who gets collected. And watch this shot. Bam! Oh, Jonathan Ledger did get involved. River Page, nowhere to go for another impact. Let's take another look at it. Full speed. Ah! Just a hard lick. Let's go inside Drake Berry here on our gyro cam. He thought he had it through. He almost did. He just got clipped. Oh, and he went up in the air. Comes back down. Luckily, no one else makes an impact. But let's go inside of the 11 car. This is Benjamin A. White. Let's ride with him here. Let's go into the cockpit camera. Hitting the limiter on the RPMs. Oh, Greenwood got in the Balderas. Look at this. Oh, and that's additionally a rear impact as well that he barely missed. Definitely some luck here, Benjamin A. White. Now, doesn't look like these guys pit. Maybe they did. Maybe they pitted, but nonetheless, everyone should be good on fuel. Judging by that. We got our overlays back on, as you can see. So, caution right about at halfway here is going to regroup everyone, which was already, I mean, everyone was already grouped, but, and there they go again. Our overlays disappeared. Yeah, I don't have answers. I really don't. Don't know why they disappear, but we will just have to wait for them to load back in. That's kind of how it's gone every single time. Well, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. First of all, let's begin with Tincan Sim Racing and Design for putting this all together. Happy birthday to Tyler Tinsley, CEO of said company. Got other partners here. We got MC Motorsports, proud sponsor of MC Network. You can find more about MC Motorsports at mcmiracing.com. And Catalyst Clothing Company, owned by Camden Palmer, who's in this race, just took some damage in that previous wreck. We have Peter's Boys Texas Barbecue. Not fast food, but some passionately made food based in Wisconsin. But there's some great Texas barbecue. Got Wire Wealth Management as well with us here at MC Network. And we even got Icyvert, a proud sponsor of MC Network. Icevert, one of the most popular NASCAR Twitter users here across the past couple weeks. We also have Modnar Videos. Check them out on YouTube at Modnar Videos. Random content. Did you know that Modnar spelled backwards is random, thus being the name? MC Quotes. Go to at MC Quotes on X to get some great quote graphics made by yours truly. Beckman Designs, one of our other sponsors, and Connor Murphy Designs as well. Going to wrap up our wave of partners that we have. But we are still under the yellow flag, obviously, here as we are pacing. As we try to get our overlays back in. See, I think we might have a restart here with exactly 25 laps to go. You see Brandon Dugan in the 38 car up in 6th place. You see Pravi, he's got some front damage, I believe, there to that number 97. The Canadian driver looking to wrap up this night and head into tomorrow with an added $100 to his net worth. Going to be interesting to see the pace car Ford Mustang, iRacing.com pace car, is going to go to pit lane so we can get these RPMs back up again and go through the gears for another restart with 25 laps to go. Our overlays are back. Let's get it going. The green flag is ready to wave. We are back. Underway here from Talladega. Restart, Jacob Wilkerson. They go into turn 1. William Schmidt in that brand new 2024 Toyota Camry is going to get behind the Camaro, give him a shove. You see David Johnson, and he must have taken a faster pair. He was involved in that first caution. I think Balderas is going to split him 3 wide. He does. David Johnson, no help. David Johnson won career Enter Night in America race. I got second in that race. Doesn't race often in NR Night anymore, but is still here tonight going for $100. 25 to go. It's Jacob Wilkerson with the lead and William Schmidt running second, Bryce Thomas. Now you might be asking, well, why don't you just use SDK overlays? Well, first of all, the setup for that takes a long time, and I believe you get a free trial, and then I believe you have to pay a monthly subscription, so we're not looking to have additional costs. See, the 40 car, that would be Cameron Hurt in the 40. We haven't said his name once until now. See Josh Kenyon, he's running on, if I wreck, I'm out. That's what Josh Kenyon's mindset is here. He has no faster car left after being involved in the second caution. Back up front, Bryce Thomas in the 99. Pushing that Jacob Wilkerson 43 machine as this 9-car pack begins to pull away. They all are good on fuel, so it's just a shootout to the finish. It's Benjamin White looking to the inside of Josh Kenyon there behind this pack. Oh, Bryce Thomas nearly turns Jacob Wilkerson around, and James Thurston is going to go to the inside. William Schmidt goes down with them, and a huge shove to the rear of that 79 Toyota. Up to the top goes the 79. Oh, Contreras says no thanks. He ditches him, and he's going to go to the outside. Schmidt goes down on Thurston to block. And here's Benjamin White. We talked about the avoidance he just had. He is now going to be leading this outside with Balderas, another driver who is left on 0 faster pairs. Trying to get something to work. Oh, Wilkerson barely in front of that 11 car. Oh, you see Schaffer going to make contact with Lane Sanders. Back in the pack, some shuffling here, some close calls, another 3 wide, some tight 3 wide racing. Are these guys going to be able to pull away now with the 3 wide that they are? I think they're just too close to really pull away. They're still side by side. See, Contreras makes that move on the apron. Oh, they're 4 wide now. Contreras almost gets turned. But it might be James Bomar in the 20s, another one of our DNQs, but was allowed to race. Oh, there they go. And they save it on the apron. River Page, Chase Schaffer, James Thurston. Gonna push the 99 underneath that yellow line. Now, as you can tell, you are able to pass below the yellow line. Third-Quist, where does he go? Pushes that Michael Gold 45. I don't know how they didn't wreck there. Oh, and there's Adam Parks. His engine gave out. Oh, what was that wording? His engine gave out, and that's going to do it for Adam Parks. He won't be able to make it back to the pits. We stay green. Wow. How did... Must have had damage or something. I mean, how do you blow an engine? Oh, Benjamin White gets turned in front of the field. He was in that front pack, but here at MC Network, we just didn't think of watching that front pack at that specific time. Benjamin A. White, the luck runs out, and he must have gotten turned around. The front is destroyed. It doesn't appear that any other cars were involved. I believe this is our fourth caution of the race. Let's see what happened here. This was a 6-car pack. These guys had it made. I mean, they were pulling away. They had a clear. Oh, they stacked up. Bryce Thomas just was not waiting for the checkup. And this could have been a lot worse. Take another look at it. Boom! This is not what you want to see. You don't want to see the full field of cars coming directly towards this thing. Everyone was able to avoid. Oh, wow. Aiden Walker nearly suffered some major contact now. And let's go inside the car of Aiden Walker. See the full process. Doesn't know where to go. I mean, you don't know if that car is going to slip down. At that point, you're just hanging on and hoping for the best, and that is what happened there for Aiden Walker. Now, what do we see here? What are we going to see? Oh, do we have some beef? Oh, there goes Chase Saffer around. Spun by Balderas. Takes a quick 360, and are we going to see more contact? See, Thurston is going to pit along with some others. Thurston, nope, he's the only one. Oh, there's more beefing in the back. Josh Kenyon and Lane Sanders. We try to look at it, but since it's in the pits, not able to get the greatest look. Lane Sanders, I believe, was involved with that kind of that 4-wide mess we had exiting turn 4 a couple laps ago. Might have been one of the situations there. Cooper Glick gets some laps back. And they're still going at it. Wow. Balderas hasn't even been turned yet by... Oh, and now River Page is getting into him. Up the racetrack he goes. Couldn't even get Balderas turned around. See River Page to the outside here. Definitely interesting to see how this will play out. We have less than 20 laps to go. Our overlays once again just disappear. You know, I don't know. I don't know why. Just how it is. We see more 3 wide here under the pacing. River Page to the inside there. Once again, thank you to Tincan Sim Racing Design for allowing us to broadcast this race. You can check us out, what we do at mcmiracing.com. If you enter that link and you get a fail, just add www and a period in front of it. Should fix it. Not really sure if that's still an issue with our website. We appreciate all the viewers who have tuned in to this race. As we look to get this green flag racing back underway. Oh, well, look at that. Just got some implications for Tuesday. We got some testing at school, so we got some breaking news regarding that. Very interesting news. Some good news in regards to that, but that is absolutely not important. Looking for feedback in the chat to our viewers. How am I doing as a commentator? How are we doing as our general production? I think we've done fairly well. I'm just concerned on the last lap getting the finish because out of my practice runs we weren't able to get it because of the cars in the pits. Now I wonder. Apologies here, but let's go to our options and see what we can do. trying to see if I can hide any objects in the pits. I'm sure there's a way, but obviously we're not going to be able to get that figured out here. We got news from Benjamin White. Driver radio, he apologizes for his mischief that happened. Shoot. Feels like it was yesterday at this point. That's the one that, I believe it was the... Oh, there! Oh, look who it is! It's Daniel Mosteller. He sits 36th. I mean, he's got to be a handful of laps down. Let's see. Let's see where Demos is. Let's see if we can get this on. He's 25 laps down. 25 laps down, as we see. We added our gaps there. Let's just keep that on. There's really no reason to not have it on. Our gap overlays there. Keep that on. Demos, disappointing. I mean, I was really looking forward to seeing Demos rip through the field, but just won't happen. Oh! Did we see trouble here? These guys all are on the lead lap. Just doing a little bit of tomfoolery. But we are all ready to get this restart in. It's going to be a restart as our overlays disappear again. Maybe I'm touching a button or something that is just simply disappearing it. Oh, look at this inside. It's very spread apart. That's because Chad Thornquist isn't catching up to that inside group. And it will be a restart. With, I believe, 17 laps to go. Yep, 17 laps to go when we get to this next restart. Green flag is back in the air. It's William Schmidt who will lead another lap. Contreras right behind him. Bryce Thomas in the number 99 with the lead. Michael Gold in the 45, one of the underdogs, kind of. You don't hear of him a lot across this community, but he is here and he's going for it all. William Schmidt Contreras is starting to get away. River Page jumps up to the outside. Ben Leffert. I mean, there's a handful of guys here that are just one wreck away from being completely out of this race. Ben Leffert, one of them. River Page, I believe, might be one of them as well. Bryce Thomas gets shuffled through the middle. Back up front, you see racing getting intense for the lead. Camden Palmer to the apron. Contact around Frank Horley. Another insane save by Frank Horley. Oh, and he finally loses it there in front of the whole field. We stay green, and we still have our caution on. We apologize. We were not able to get that to work, our caution systems. The caution is not out. We are green. Got it. That's bad production. We can't forget about that. But that was insane. Camden Palmer made a move. And Frank Orley with another insane save. Oh, what in the world is happening? A huge blank. Hunter East. Can he say what is going on? He finally spins. Caution is out. Oh, that's a hard hit. Perchaski, his race going to come to an end maybe there. He's already used fast repair. And Hunter East, where are you going? Dale Greenwood might as well have kept this caution thing on. See what happened here. This is just, let's go all the way back and see. I mean, this was just a wild set of circumstances. It's River Page trying to make a, I mean, there is a hole right at that moment, but Horley comes up, kind of closes it, and then, well, I mean, look at this save. It's the second time in the trial he's had to drift it. And they're 5 wide at this point. Why couldn't he hang on to this? That's the question. Oh, he just couldn't hang on to it straight up. Just almost saved it. Then back up front, watch this 44 car turn into a menace here. You'll see it here. Where, I mean, at this point, you just got to stay behind Wilkerson. I mean, obviously, if you look at his scheme, you already know something's going to be a problem. Oh, you see the blinking. It's not blinking. Just the weird net give there. He's phasing through a ball there. I don't know how he hung on to it for this long. But eventually, spun it around Wilkerson. Big front damage. Oh, Camden Palmer almost turned Schmidt. Oh, and Chase Schaffer almost gets collected. And then right in front of the field, and you're like, well, maybe everyone can avoid this. But here's Pravi in the 97, gets into Bryce Thomas. Camden Palmer yet again, nowhere to go. Did he make it through? That's our fellow owner of Catalyst Clothing, our partner. I think the netcode might save him here. Oh, Perchatsky, nowhere to go. I mean, he did have a couple lanes, but just couldn't react. But what happened here? Because he makes it, something had to have occurred. Maybe up here someone got turned. Oh, no, he comes back up the racetrack. He overcorrected it. That's what happened to the number 5 car. He overcorrected it. And you see, there's Lane Sanders. Josh Kenyon just riding his rear, not letting Lane go. And Josh is going to get some big damage out of that. Same with Lane. Saw them with some contact in the pits earlier. And here's when it all gets worse. Cooper Glick. Did he make it through? Because remember, he already used a faster pair. I think he does. But unfortunately for Greenwood, not the case. And Gavin Gomez in the 22. See Mauricio Marquez Ramos in the 36. Avoids, but look at this big hit. Oh, I mean, it just sent the 08 back down the track. Did Cannon Palmer have to avoid another car? Definitely had to make an attempt at it. Oh, does he make it through this? But just a little bit of contact. Oh, and here comes the 99. But since the 44 was lagging, he gets no damage. So this is the 99. Who even is this? We haven't said it. There's 2 99s. There's Schaffer. This is, and then there's Bryce Thomas as well. Some notifications there. I want to see who this 99 is. I'm trying to look at her. It is, none other than Johnny Johnson. That's who the 99, this red 99 version is. Field makes their way through. Back caught up to live. Big wreck there. Contreras, it has the lead now. This race went green almost 1 hour ago. See Demos trying to get any much of his laps back. I mean, you're gonna have 25 pace laps to really get that back. So I think it's pretty much impossible for Demos to get back on the lead lap here. He's just too far back, and it's really unfortunate. But Tinsley allowed everyone to race. It looks like there were no DNQs. So, as you know, DeAngelis is on the track. Omar's on the track. Oh, Walker and Balderas with some contact there. River Page blocking off Balderas. Not sure where anyone's supposed to be. Oh, and he's going to get turned. Oh, Josh Kenyon! Oh, no! That is going to end Josh Kenyon's race. Oh, that's just horrible. That's just terrible. Oh, man. That is, it's so unfortunate. The front, the suspension is damaged. Oh, we got more contact. Balderas gets slammed into the wall. What is going on here? Oh, now he's going to get back at River probably for that one. Oh, here's Josh. Oh, no, he's mad at Balderas as well. I mean, it's just a collection of circumstances here. Let's get a replay before we go green. I mean, this is insane. Josh Kenyon, I mean, that's tough. Oh, he gets turned by Balderas. And here comes Josh, just exiting the pits. Oh, let's see what we can make of this race. Nowhere to go. I don't want to miss the restart. We have to look at an in-car view. He didn't really even try. I mean, I really don't know at that point. You see his wheels bent completely. His race is over. I don't really know if he could have avoided that. You know, I mean, it seemed like there was an opportunity. Contreras is blinking out. The race leader having issues, but we're going to have a restart with 12 laps to go. Getting ready to go green. Going through the restart zone. The green flag is back. In the air. Contreras with the lead. Aiden Walker Running second, Michael Gold in the 45. In contention as well. I mean, there's Contreras. He's going up to block. Gold is going to stay with them. And River Page and Balderas, who are going to start in the second row, are now way in the back, and now they're shuffling. Big shuffling here. Gold looking to the outside. He's going to drop to the bottom, barely in front of Wilkerson. Really confused what's going on with our cameras right now. But looks like we got it all working. So they're able to make their way through. They're going 4 wide in the back. Here comes Camden Palmer. He's going to give a shove to Lane Sanders. 4 wide, a couple rows deep. Oh, and there's still 3 wide. You see Frank DeAngelis. He got the car all fixed up. Balderas gets into Thurston. Here's Demos also in the battle. Not in contention. Oh, David Johnson sideways. Zach Todrick to the bottom. He's going to slow them all down. And Thornquist now, he gets a huge shot from Balderas. Benjamin White had to use a fast repair. He's back up in the top 5. Ben Leffert to the outside. Here comes Cooper Glick. Cooper Glick had a golden horseshoe in that last wreck. But he is still here and are still at a graphic up there that shouldn't be up there. Oh, there goes Balderas. He gets turned. Poorly involved. Drake Berry, Camden Palmer, Demos. Hard contact. Back down, up the racetrack. And Cameron Hunt involved, and it's another caution on the speedway. Mauricio Marquez Ramos, I think he hasn't been involved in really anything. Oh, he did get turned on the first lap. See, I believe Josh Kenyon is still nursing it around. The caution is out once again. Let's see what happened this time. Oh, we see the contact was made on the inside. They're on the apron. They're 4 wide again. It's just a hard... Drake Berry is out of this race. That's just unfortunate. He already used a fast repair. Got hit hard again. It's also unfortunate for Camden Palmer. He just came up thinking he had it through. Got hit. Demos had nowhere to go. It's rare you see Demos get caught up in a superspeedway crash, but it happens in this one. Look at the 42. Takes a hard shot. Look how close this was. Camden Palmer comes down. Almost makes an impact with a 95, but was able to avoid. Balderas took a shot. This is what was unfortunate for the 40 car. I think the 40 was fine. Somewhat. No, he's got his front gone. He's got clear suspension damage. This was the tough deal. Watch Balderas here. He's going to come up the racetrack. This is hard right here. Right in between Demos, but Demos survives. Oh, a driver's side hit. Up in the air, 45-degree tilt. Oh, and Frank Horley. Oh, man. He was already wrecked in it, but nowhere to go there in the grass. I mean, he did have a lot where to go. He had the full every other width of the racetrack to go, but just couldn't avoid that second bit of the wreck. And now we're going to have a restart with less than 10 laps to go. It's William Schmidt, who's going to be leading here yet again. Still 2 to green. And we did get a request by Kenny Reel to make names bigger for positions. We appreciate the support. We will fix that at this moment. Probably said that half an hour ago. We just haven't looked at the chat. Hopefully this helps, but yeah, we just not looking for... we want the best experience possible with our low-budget systems. And as you can see, the lights are off the pace car, meaning that it is the 1 to green. here now. Trying to see what we can get working. Not able to interview anyone, unfortunately. But it's William Schmidt with the lead here in this one. Oh, we hit a peak of 6 viewers watching, so we appreciate everyone who is tuning in. Make sure you share this one with your friends, because we are literally getting into these final laps. Let's see what happens. It'll be a restart with 7 laps to go. Can they make it to the end without having a caution? Going back green. Green flag is back in the air. William Schmidt able to get through the gears first. Cooper Glick on the outside. As they roar into turn 1. Only going to be going through turn 1 for... Oh, and already they're going to go around. Can they save it? Handful of cars on the apron. Looks like they're going to be able to save it for now. Never mind. Chad Thornquist around. Big contact. Caution is out once again, and it's another massive pilot. Demos involved. His race is going to end. Multiple cars involved. Frank Horley, another contact there as he just took a fast repair. Gavin Gomez, I swear he's been involved in every wreck. But he is still pretty damageless. And it was another tough wreck, another tough situation, another caution here. It all begins with Ben Leffert. Gavin Gomez got karma. He jumped the restart. Definitely rethinking that. So here's the 21. This is where this all begins. Oh. Just can't, you know. Did Chase have to do that? No, but he did. And the 21 has to realize that he's there. Just did not give any room. 99 is holding his line. 21's coming down clearly. The 44 is still in this race. And he was able to make it through. So watch this. They all save it. I'm like, okay. But then, I mean, there's no way they're going to make it through. Frank D'Angelo's here. He's going to... The 67 gets into the 21. That leads to Frank getting into the 67. 6-7 back in. Oh, and it's Michael Gold. He is going to be the trigger of this one. He comes up into Thurston. Into Thornquist. D'Angelis slams the wall. David Johnson in the 2. That brown machine also gets collected. Oh, and Thurston takes a pretty big front impact. And watch D'Angelis. He comes back down. Gets into Todriff. Todriff is going to spin. There's so much to watch here. See if we can get any good angles here. You see Gold gets turned. Bryce Thomas drifting it. Oh, he just got hit by a flying Demos. Demos again involved. That's probably going to end Demos' race. He's maybe, I don't know what his fast per status is. I mean, again, Demos is already multiple laps down, already out of contention. But look at Gavin Gomez. I believe he did hit the inside wall in this Call of Duty 2022 or 2022 Ford. Let's see. Let's look at it again. Oh, he hit it with the rear. Oh, and some front damage. Definitely going to slow it down just a bit. Did Mauricio Marquez Ramos make it through again? Oh, I think he might have got a little bit of damage here. Oh, he already had damage from a previous wreck. It was like Josh Kenyon with the damage flying through. Contreras. Let's go inside. I mean, this is the view from Mauricio Marquez Ramos. Look at that. Just nowhere to go at this point. Just got to get on the brakes as he does. See, Josh Kenyon did not. But Josh can't slow down. His car is destroyed. Another great avoidance by Mauricio Marquez Ramos. And, oh, we got more cars spinning up in front still. It's Daniel Masteller. Hey, it must have again got spun. Oh, yeah, it's Tobias Matheson, maybe. Nope, he's just spun all by himself. Up to the outside. He's already damaged, so he can't really hang on to it. Takes another slide. Did he hit the wall? Yep, a little bit of contact. But it's another quick caution here. It takes out a handful of drivers. Mauricio Marquez Ramos going to go to the pits. And it's going to be 2 to green. We're going to get the 1 to green here. This next time by, it's still William Schmidt with the lead. It's been a very slow... it's been a very slow bit of processes here, but... Again, we got our partners, Catalyst Clothing Company. Great sponsor, Peter's Boys, Texas Barbecue, another great sponsor. Wire Wealth Management, wirewealthmanagement.com. Icevert. Thanks to everything he's been doing for MC Motorsports across the last couple weeks. MC Quotes on X, Mod Art Videos. Beckman Designs. Primary scheme for my Enter Night American Action number 39 Toyota. MC Motorsports. That's the current channel you're watching this on. More information, go to mcmirc.com. Got a wide range of partners. And finally, a Tincan Sim Racing design. Oh, and Connor Murphy Designs as well. But the caution is out, as you can see. And we have made our overlays bigger there. Hopefully that helps everyone else. We are going to have a 3-lap shootout here for this race, and we're hoping to interview the winner, but it might be a challenge. It might be hard to get the attention of the winner to interview. I mean, not a lot of people knew that we were actually broadcasting this, but we know a lot of these drivers are actually going to watch back on this, and we just hope that no way! Look at this. Drake Berry is still in this race. So he must have not used a fast fare on that second wreck. Must have just taken some repairs, because he definitely did after his first wreck, which happened way earlier in the race. But we have hit the 1 to green now. They're double file. Let's see. Let's go through our top 10. So first we have William Schmidt. Second we have Jacob Wilkerson. Third we have Aiden Walker. Fourth we have Cooper Glick. Fifth we have Benjamin White. Sixth we have Hunter East. 44. 7th, we have Chase Schaefer. 8th, we have James Bomar. 9th, we have Ben Letford. 10th, we have Pravi Richard. 11th, we have Lane Sanders. 12th, Adam Parks. He blew his engine. He was able to nurse it to the pits and get a fast fare on. Jonathan Ledger is still in contention. How about that? The deaf iRacer. Not able to hear, so definitely takes some true talent to be able to participate still. Not be able to hear your spotter, not be able to hear what's going on around you. He is going to have a chance. Look at who it is. Johnny Johnson. We rarely mention his name, but he is also in contention late. It's going to be a 3-lap shootout. We're getting to these points of the race where the action is going to pick up. Let's get this caution out of the way. And we are back. Green flag at Talladega. Stacking it up there on the outside. Jacob Wilkerson, not a good restart. William Schmidt will have a clear advantage into turn 1. We see some guys. Oh, you look at Chad Thurston and Horley on the outside. They all were able to get a third lane forming right away. Michael Gold trying to hang on there. Oh, this is just, you know it's going to get intense. 3 laps to go. You see Benjamin White. Oh, Cooper Glick into the wall. Oh, are they going to make it through without any wrecking? There goes Jonathan Ledger. Hard into the inside wall. They all save it. We're going to stay green. Contreras gets turned. Bryce Thomas gets collected. Oh, Demos comes through. Bryce Thomas involved, but we're still green. We are still green. This race is still green. It happened in the back. The officials have decided to keep it green. And there goes Benjamin White through the grass, through the pits. Oh, he takes a spin. He's going to come back up. No, maybe not. 2 laps to go. Let's get back up front. 2 to go. Oh, it's a 3-car breakaway. Why can't... Oh, there we go. They all blinked out here for a little. Here's a big pack of cars. These guys got to work together. This is what it's going to come down to. Will we see overtime? Will we see a caution here in the next half a lap? See James Bomar looking for a move. Remember, points on the line for $100. William Schmidt through the middle. Will they make it back? Oh, Hunter East. Big push to the rear end of Wilkerson. He's going to look to the outside. Oh, Aiden Walker goes for the block, not able to work. Coming to the white flag at Talladega. See, what the heck is this? Here we go. White flag at Talladega. 1 lap to go. 3 wide, multiple rows deep. Oh, big shove there from Hunter East to Aiden Walker. Oh, he goes high to block the second lane. Hunter East is all alone on the inside. Aiden Walker down the back straightaway. Douglas Newbiggin now leading, entering turn 3. He's got the outside. Exiting, coming through 3 and 4 for the final time. Here comes Thurston. Aiden Walker through turns 3 and 4. Spin in the back. No one cares. Aiden Walker. Does Wilkerson get there? Across the start-finish line. Jacob Wilkerson gets the win at Talladega. Made a last-second crossover move and got it done. Jacob Wilkerson, victorious for race 1 of 4 on the Tincan's 22nd. Tincan's 22nd birthday bash. Race 1 from Talladega. Jacob Wilkerson able to make the move and go to victory lane. How about that? Jacob Wilkerson victorious from Talladega. We're going to try to get him in an interview. See if we can get that to work. Coming back to the start-finish line, Jacob Wilkerson is your winner. And he's going to burn it down. Great move. Great finish. Hopefully it was a good call. We definitely raised the volume there. See Zach Todriff. Actually, it looks potentially a PBR win here. Not really sure what the teams are. But obviously with the owner of PBR coming in for a burnout and Wilkerson being a PBR driver in NR Night. Oh, this is not able to get the greatest view of this one, but of this specific dual burnout. But Jacob Wilkerson able to get the win. Not sure if we'll be able to get him in for an interview. Gonna see if we can get Jacob Wilkerson in for an interview. Let's go back to this last lap. Let's see the moves that had to be made here to get this done. And here we are with our race winner, Jacob Wilkerson. You are the winner of race 1 of this four race series tonight. How did you get it done? It was a crazy move there to win this race. What was going through your mind there in the trial and really just the last couple laps there in general?
Yeah, I was just committed to Walker there the final lap. I was just barely clear of Doug to make the move into trial wall. He of course tried to block and then I crossed him over, and then I just had a bunch of help behind me, and yeah, that's basically what won me the race. I just gotta keep consistent with good finishes, I guess. Like, if I get one bad race, then that could probably screw me out of the whole championship, possibly. But yeah. If there's anybody watching, thank you guys for watching. I got to thank Todriff for giving me the opportunity to race for PBR. I appreciate all my teammates, and I appreciate Tyler for hosting. Happy birthday, Tyler. And thank you for broadcasting. And yeah.
All right. That was our race winner. Apologies there. I was muted, unfortunately, for the second and third question. I had myself muted on the stream. But what I asked him was, on that second pause, I asked him, what are the expectations for the next 3 races? How are you going to win the championship here and get this $100? Then my final question was, is there anyone you want to shout out? So that's going to do it here from MC Network, unless there's anyone else we would like to talk with here, maybe. We'll see if we can talk to Aiden Walker, who got the other end of the deal. Unfortunately for him, leading entering the trial, but wasn't able to get it done. Still got those overlays up. So, the production, there is a couple issues, but we definitely got some people tuned in here at the end, so we appreciate everyone tuning in. But this race will be public here on our post streams here on the MC Motorsports channel if you want to tune in. Hopefully everything was all right. And we are here now with Aiden Walker, who finished, I believe, 3rd when it was all said and done, led in the trial. What was going through your mind there on that last lap?
Well, I nearly got killed by the 44 car, I think, wasn't it?
Yep, Hunter East.
It was, yeah. I nearly got wrecked by him on the backstretch, so I was like, I better go up with Wilkerson here. And, I knew the outside had a big run, so I was like, I feel like we're going to just get side drafted and fall back. But luckily, Wilkerson pushed me correctly. Got up to the tri-oval, and then once I saw he cleared Doug, I was like, well, I guess I might as well just try blocking here and just see what happens. And once he made a move, I tried going outside, because if I just stayed on the inside, I would have gone, completely trained, which would have hurt my finishing position. So, once we got past that, and, past all the, stuff and game passed at the same time by Wilkerson and Doug there, I mean, I'm happy with P3, especially after getting wrecked on lap 7. Or was it lap 7?
Yeah.
Or lap 4?
Somewhere around
lap
there.
4. It was lap 3 or 4, I think.
Yeah.
I couldn't use fast repair because, I want to save it for the end. It did not work there. So, I had to take my fast repair on, lap 24. In that caution. Then I just pretty much went the rest of the way, trying not to die. Then the 45, those 2 cars have been a little bit of a wrecking ball this race. Yeah, they kind of just started doing some things. Well, he just started to do some things, and I was, not happy about it, especially when I went to the outside to make a move, and he nearly hooked himself off me. So I wasn't happy about that. So on the next restart, I shuffled him out because I'm not happy about that. And yeah, from there, just stayed up in the top 5 most of the race. Had to deal with Throttle and River having beef. That was a little bit funny. But overall, really good race. We're gonna head into Lima Land with the micro. Hopefully it's not full throttle, just not so fun fest, but with a dirt car, shouldn't be full throttle, especially with a special track state here. So I think it'll be a really good race upcoming for the rest of the night. Well, I guess I have to thank the sponsor of my car now, because Cash Culp, Fast Cash Culp. Now I forget. Fast Cash Racing Products, where you can get just give me a second. Where you can get button boxes and sim gear. You can get it on Fast Cash Racing Products. Lively's Custom Diecast, great sponsor there. Cogdell Motor Company in Blue Line, Tennessee. I need more sponsorship.
I mean, if you want MCMIRacing.com on the car.
I don't think the John would like that though.
No, the text. I mean, easily you could make a good scheme for it, but just the text we got, the
But
website.
I'm a loyal member to SKS though.
I mean, it's just a link to the okay, yeah, that kind of is true. Well, we'll catch you in the next one. We will not be broadcasting any other events tonight, just race 1, but I hope to race in the Lima Land one. So we will See ya.
Soon.
Yep. Bye. That was Aiden Walker. Always a great time to hear the perspectives there. Josh Kenyon, also in the chat. See if we can get it. Talk to him.
Hello?
So Josh Kenyon, I mean, we caught it right on camera. The beef that you got caught up in with Balderas and River Page. I mean, what was going through your mind there? I mean, that had to be tough.
Yeah, my race was pretty much over. So right as I saw it, I was like, why break? There's no point. So yeah. I mean, even if I did break, I still would have got damage. So I don't really care.
Yeah, that was.
I want to thank Adam Parks for causing I think the second wreck and then wrecking me after he caused it. And then I asked him why he did that, and he said ambulance. And then he was scared of me the rest of the race because I would swipe by him. So I would like to thank him. And Lane Sanders for wrecking Pravi into me. And yeah, other than that, it was fun. And this next race will be fun.
All right, that was Josh Kenyon right there. He ends up finishing. Let's take a look at our results to wrap this up. He ends up finishing 33rd, so chances at the championship very slim for this $100 prize here. But see, Hunter East was still able to get a top 10 out of this one. Yeah, he was definitely very aggressive there in those late moments. Well, that does it here for us here at MC Network. This is Marty Shamela on the call for this race. We will see you maybe in the next one. We're not sure. We're not really, I don't know how much more we're looking at broadcast, but this was definitely fun. We had some overlays, so that's really all we need to really start something at least. Might not be the greatest, only looking at 6 names at a time, but we will see you in the next race whenever we do it. We will see you then. Thanks for watching.